Mm-hmm.
They stink. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing?
I'm good.
This
Sleepy.
day was a great
Just shaking
day.
off that sleep, but I'm good.
Listen, Jonnae, I need to put on some lipstick?
You know,
Because I can get my purse.
I think you look great. I mean,
You don't have lipstick on, Kennelia?
No. Do it
Lip
look
gloss?
like I got on a little? It look like I got something on?
Look like that little some.
Just Vaseline. Hold on.
you got
Welcome. As y'all come on in, go ahead and grab a seat, man. We're about to get started on this new episode of Zoom with them.
People are already sitting down, right? If they're at home.
Kevin, don't do what you're doing. This is the way I opened up my show.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, have you ever thought about what you're saying, or you just be saying stuff?
I said like we had a real show. Come on in, grab a seat. That's how I do it. Okay, that's how I do it. Don't come in with attitude.
I'm just asking.
No, I don't like the way. I don't like your tone, Kevin. I didn't like your tone with it.
Okay, Tahir, I missed you. You okay?
I am. I'm about to eat an egg sandwich.
An egg sandwich, like boiled eggs?
Salad sandwich or just an egg?
Just egg.
How's the egg?
Don't eat it off camera.
It's egg salad?
No. Black people don't be doing egg salad like that.
Fried egg? Like you was gonna make a breakfast sandwich and you didn't have the rest of the stuff?
Tahir don't care what happens to his stomach. He gonna eat what he wants to anyway.
That's not true. I very much care, but I woke up and I didn't have time to cook anything. This is the only thing I had time.
There wasn't nothing in your turbo cage?
I'm sorry, Jonnae. What did you say? Kevin, I'm ignoring you. Jonnae, what did you say?
You're getting protein. That's important.
Hello, Tahir.
Hey, Angel. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Kevin, what you drinking? A Sapporo? Oh, okay. I thought you was drinking.
A Sapporo?
Sapporo. I meant to say, what is it? Beck's? The non-alcoholic beer?
You know I don't drink no burr. You know I don't drink no burr.
Angel, you just wake up too?
Oh, so we already slinging jokes.
Girl. I mean, you look like you like fresh face, like you just did a facial, or you just woke up and you didn't want to get makeup on the pillow.
I like how you clean that up. You
like back stroking.
That's how I meant it. I wouldn't even start no jokes like that. I wouldn't start. I'll give you a chance to settle before I start with the jokes.
Listen, no, I just was like, I ain't doing no makeup today. Today has been my relaxed day. The ladies are beat down though. I see Jonnae.
Listen, okay, Jonnae got me about to get my handbag, okay?
Where's my purse? Because I had on makeup earlier today, so this is just a retouch. Y'all know me. I wouldn't have did all this.
Both of y'all look gorgeous. I said, y'all ain't getting a lash. Y'all, I think I put some moisturizer on my lips, and that was about it. That's all I could give today.
Angel. Good. Okay.
She said, okay. That bad flame.
What's your excuse? Why you don't look like a baddie?
What'd you say?
I said, Kevin, what's your excuse? Why you don't look like a baddie? You just look like a fatty.
Damn. It's terrible.
Dang, Tahir. That's how you do your boy after everything we've been through? That's why I fired you.
Ooh. Oh, no.
No, you want to go on You want to go on Dormtainment TV? Why I got fired from all day. Laid off.
Here's the thing. You sent that video to me and Meg. Was like, what was the big things that were coming? And then literally like 10 minutes later, Rome hit me up like, yo, you want to do story time? I was like, I have the perfect story.
I just want to know why you lied to them people. That was so funny. You were like, when black people say big things popping, we don't know nothing. Nothing's happening.
We had nothing coming.
Nothing coming, man. The company was falling apart.
Really awkward. I feel like I'm on that episode of Fox Soul when Lisa Ray got surprised by the brat.
Oh.
Like I feel like this got like real like. What are y'all working out?
Listen, I'll be Claudia. Okay, I'll be Claudia.
It got messy real quick.
I didn't even see
what happened.
Yeah, it was weird.
When was that, Jonnae?
Like last week.
It was last week. It was Lisa Ray's birthday, and she was mad that the brat didn't tell her first that she had a girlfriend. So it was, you gotta, I'll send it to you.
Are they cousins or sisters or something?
Sisters.
Blood sisters.
Hold on, the brat didn't tell Lisa Ray before it went on national news.
She found out from the blogs and she was like hurt, you know? But
you know what's crazy is that she was actually hurt that the brat had a girlfriend. I just feel like that wasn't the brat's first girlfriend.
Yeah. Right.
Wait, was she hurt that the brat had a girlfriend or that she didn't know the brat had a girlfriend?
I think it was both. I think it was both because she was insinuating, she was like, she was just like fussing, like, you could have gave me the courtesy. And then the brat was sitting there like literally like the whole time. Everybody, it was awkward.
She cussed everybody out on her birthday.
Is Lisa Ray older than the brat?
I think
Lisa Ray was going off. The brat was like this with a blunt.
Isn't Raven-Symoné their sister too? One of their sisters?
No, I think you just threw her in there.
Raven somebody's sister.
I'm sure.
Raven half sister.
You're on your own.
Like Anthony
Anderson. You would have said somebody else over to help you start that rumor, but I ain't going right.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
Listen, we got one more. We got one more person coming. She already hit me up. She's gonna be here around 7:15. Welcome everybody to another episode of Zooming with the Homies. This
Grab a seat. Grab a seat.
Are you gonna stop? Are you gonna stop? Are you gonna stop? This is the Keep Your Distance comedy show takeover. Everybody on the show tonight will be on the show tomorrow, and as you can see, it's gonna be a show full of all women. You have beautiful Angel, beautiful Kennelia, beautiful Jonnae, and you got a basic chick. But we are super excited. She basic, but she got the things on her.
Oh, hilarious!
What he said.
Sitting on that pamper, Angel. What you know about it? Angel never heard that. Never heard that. She's sitting on that pamper.
Ever.
Either who said that?
You ain't heard that, Tahir?
No, that is not attractive.
That's what Kev says about himself, that he's sitting on that pamper.
Hey, listen, man. I it's not really a great quality for straight men, but I am thick,
bro.
I'm sitting on that thumper,
bro. Listen,
you got cakes, Kevin.
Jonnae, listen. It ain't really nothing I can show off, but I'm out here. Gay dudes have told me on multiple occasions, "Hey, yo, what's good?" Nothing, sir. Leave me be.
They trying to get the yams. That's what they're trying to get.
Like, hey,
you did the Clayton on it?
Yams.
Get the cookie to the cookie get God.
It sucks though because all the other stuff, like muscles and stuff that is good for men, I don't have. If I was a girl, they'd be like, dang. Yeah, if I was I got big thighs, got a big butt. Like if I was a woman, they'd be like, dang, Kev out here. But it's just a waste.
It's okay though, Kev, because you got success. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
you know,
that so does Seal. Seal has success, but nobody's like, ooh, Seal.
Yeah.
Seal is starting to look better to me during the quarantine. Everybody.
Jonnae, you lying to my face on this Zoom.
Nah, Seal could get it.
You ain't giving Seal no kiss by the rose.
Nah, for real. He be watching my stories on IG.
Does he really?
Yeah.
That is the most random thing ever.
That's how I started checking for him. I was like, Seal. And then I started looking, I was like, okay. A kiss from a rose, you know, like I'm with it.
Sit up, Jonnae. What? Hey, Seal, I love that Batman movie. That song still come on smooth jazz.
What he be saying?
Nothing. He just watches it, or whoever is running his page.
Nah, Jonnae, it's him. Don't put that on. So Seal ain't got no social media team. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That is Seal looking through your story.
Hold on, let me look at Seal page. Hold on.
And he's still, in shape.
Listen, low key, you should holler at Seal. Is he still?
Man, it'd be I feel like that's what God wants from me, a successful man. Because I worry too much.
Hey, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed. You should do it.
With Seal, do you understand? Sis, I would take you to catch. every weekend.
Bruh, Catch is amazing. I'm so mad if Catch ain't open back up.
What is Catch?
Ah man, Catch is that restaurant. It's either, is it Beverly Hills or downtown LA? Beverly Hills?
I think it's Beverly Hills.
It's like Beverly Hills, West LA-ish.
Is it seafood? I guess it's all seafood.
Seafood out of this world to here.
Everything.
Ugh.
You don't like seafood?
You know I'm not real big on the seafood, bro. I go the rest of my life without seafood.
You don't like nothing? No fish, no crab legs, lobster?
Here's the thing. I'm not big on crab legs. When I do eat them, I prefer to have it with steak because that's just the way I started eating them when I was a kid. My mom, she was just always had crab and steak. Lobster, no. Shrimp, they're good, but I could go the rest of my life without it. Crab cakes, rest of my life without it. Sea bass and all that type of stuff. Oh yeah, no. I just started liking salmon like 3 years ago. So I'm not committed enough to salmon. We ain't been fucking around that long to where if we went our separate ways, like I wouldn't lose no sleep over it. She was like, well, I ain't fucking with you, no. I'm like, bitch, I don't care. Like, I'll be straight. You know what I mean? So no, clams, no. Oysters still be alive when you eat them.
I don't like oysters or clams either.
Yeah, people be sucking the head off of crawfish and all of that. Oh no. Well, coffee, child, no.
Wait, what you do? Sit here, do it again. I ain't see it.
Nope. You're trying to screen capture me.
I ain't see it.
You trying to screen capture me, and the Lord don't like that. You know that?
Angel, could you put more stuff in your hands? you came back with everything in your arms.
She came back flexing her mama skills. That's her mama right there. She came back with a lit birthday cake, some ice cream, tubs of ice cream, 4 rolls of toilet tissue, some paper towels, and some white.
You got daggone right.
She grabbed everything in there.
I had accidentally, because the last time I ordered food, I had sent it to Kevon Stage Studio, so I had to tip the lady because I had to make her drive to my house because I didn't put my house address in there. So I was like, could you actually leave where you're at and come to where I am? That was just now. So she just got here and I was like, let me give you a little cash for the inconvenience of what I did to you. I'm so sorry.
That food cold unless you just heated it up before you came back.
No, my office ain't that far from Angel's house.
Okay.
What'd you say?
I was just telling the office Angel don't live that far from the office.
Yeah, I was like, just drive 2 minutes up the road. Just 2 minutes up the road and I'll bless you.
Angel is your auntie. You are transitioning to black auntie so smoothly.
Listen, Kevin,
I hate to be a father. I hate
if you have not watched the episode of Working This Hard with Angel, go watch. She is so encouraging. She knew I couldn't read, but she had so much faith in me. When somebody do this on the small of your back, like it's okay. You can do it. I was just like, I can do it. I can do
it. Just breathe through it.
Just breathe through it. Angel was answering questions that I had no idea to had an answer, and she did it with so much ease. I'm like, how do you know that? She was like, I got 16 degrees. I should know it.
Angel got a master's in trigonometry.
Got 2 of them hoes.
Wait, is it really in trigonometry?
No.
Absolutely.
What? No, I did almost major in math, but would you say now what?
What are your majors in again?
I got an MFA in acting and then a master's in arts administration, so I can run a nonprofit. Those are the
MFA, and that's 3 years, right?
One was 3 years, the other one I did in 2.
And were those concurrent or separate?
Separate. No, I didn't do them back to back. I did the last one when I was pregnant with the twins. I was like, let's do it. I ain't doing nothing.
So you've had for 9 years of college of continuing education?
Yeah.
9?
No, not 9. Why am I listening to you? 9. No, you're right. It's 9.
No, you had the 4 in undergrad plus the 3.
Yeah, 9. You're right. 9. I don't know why. I don't know why. I didn't have nothing else to do.
Dang, you out here. I got that 4-year degree and I was like, I will never take another class. Don't at me. Don't do nothing. Don't talk to me. Don't email me. Just hand me my paper now and don't ever talk to me again.
Listen, I'm here for it. I was working with my son. My son got a F on his test today and I was hot. And I said, was it open book? He was like, it was open note. And I was like, what type of was you taking?
Not only that, he's not in school, right? It's virtual.
He took that. He failed here in the house.
Oh, okay. I would have been cheating my ass off. Ain't no way I'm flunking a virtual test.
Listen.
Hold on, real quick. Hello, Zaynab. Thank you for joining us. You look marvelous.
Yeah.
Zaynab always look like she just left a photo shoot, and they let her keep the clothes. Every time she come on here, she was like, "Do you guys mind if I just keep this?" They be like, "Yeah, go ahead, go right ahead." And Zaynab come right in like, "Oh no, I was just sweeping my floor and feeding the canary. I didn't."
Exactly what I was doing. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Zaynab.
What's up, Zaynab?
There you go.
Well, listen, before we continue with the stories, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Zooming with the Homies. Again, this is the Keep Your Distance comedy show. Takeover. Everybody you see on here will be on the show tomorrow night. Super excited to have these beautiful, strong, educated, hilarious women in the house. We're going to have a fantastic show tonight. As you guys know, this is show is not behind a paywall, so everyone here is a comedian, traveling comedian. If you guys want to shoot them something to their Cash App, they will be ever so grateful. Also, each person on here has a discount code for you to get your tickets to the Keep Your Distance comedy show. It is literally just their name, and for me, it's Mobsters. You guys already know how it is. And you guys can use that to get $3 off your ticket to the admission to the Keep Your Distance comedy show. So please, please, please look out for that. With that being said, let's jump right into the introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite people to watch on stage, not just doing comedy, but also singing, even though she doesn't do it as much as I would love her to do it. Hilarious in every way possible. She is an LA native. Chocolate is shit. You hear me? Chocolate is shit, okay? Inglewood representative. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all start making some noise, start clapping your hands right now for Jonnae Thompson.
Okay, here, I love you. I love the introduction, but I think you're mixing me up with Issa Rae. I am a San Diego native. Clack, 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 clack.
My bad. So I just don't stay in Inglewood now.
Okay.
My bad.
Everything else was true. Everything else was true. I have an Inglewood vibe. I know.
You do have an Inglewood vibe. You do have an Inglewood vibe.
You know.
Yeah, I picture a lot of incense burning, a lot of crystals around your house, a lot of succulents, and a couple of elephant ear plants. I just picture that.
Yep. You know, just.
Yep. I take all of that. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, an amazing comedian and writer. This is how dope she is. She took a year and a half off of comedy to tell the news. She moved up north just to tell the news because people were suffering and they needed to hear from a comedic voice, even though she didn't do comedy while she was telling the news. Ladies and gentlemen, fantastic comic, amazing dresser, outstanding producer, director. Ladies, y'all start clapping right now. Make a lot of noise for Kennelia Stradwick.
Thank you. I did do the news. I was horrible, okay? I was bad. Are you serious? Listen, it was because it's live TV bloopers, so mic turned on, off, it didn't matter. So I would literally be like, and that would be it. I got the hang of it though. It was fine. It was great.
How long did you do that for again?
It was about a year. Yeah, Sacramento.
And how long?
ABC 10 Sacramento.
Did you have to wake up because you were doing the morning news, right? How early did you have to wake up for that?
I had to be in studio, full hair and makeup at 3 a.m.
Oh.
On air 4:30. 4:30 to 7. Then we had to do news cut-ins, 9 o'clock. So I will be in the studio until about noon, go home, be in the bed 7 p.m.
I love the look of concern on Zaynab's face. When you said 3:30, she had the most motherly concern look like...
It was brutal, but you know what? It wasn't that bad. Like, it was fine. People would oversleep though, so it was just normal. People would literally run into the newsroom like.
How they went to the newsroom?
What year was this? What year was this?
This was 2016 to 2017.
Oh my God!
I couldn't have done it. Couldn't have been me, baby.
And here, I gotta run to the gate and grab some food. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Was this a dinner date and I didn't get the memo?
Right. We ain't got no food.
Oh, my food is cooking. I'm about to run to
You got food too?
Well, yes, because it's been a very busy day and I need to eat. So
I feel you. I'm in the same boat. Zainab, I'm gonna do your intro now so you can go check on your food. Ladies and gentlemen, fantastic comic. She also is a in-home resident model for Vogue, as well as Lady GQ, as well as Culture Magazine. I mean, just all around, just doing that damn thing. Hilarious as she wants to be. Writer, producer, director from New York City. But I don't think I've ever seen her in a pair of Timbs. Ladies and gentlemen, start back making a lot of noise for Zainab Johnson.
Hey, here, I wore Timberland so much, like so much so that when I reference them, people don't know what I'm talking about. Like we call them constructions, we call them beef and broccolis, we call them chuckers. We don't call them Timbs. That's the first sign that you know the person is not from New York. But I used to wear them all the time, but then I became an adult and I was like, these are not comfortable. And I thought.
Y'all, I can't believe nobody called it Tim's on the East Coast. Y'all didn't call them Butters or nothing?
No, well, the reason is because there's so many different styles, right? So we call them whatever the style is. So
I know the beef and broccoli.
Yeah, beef and broccoli. You got the chicken and broccoli. Those was the light version of that. Then you got the chucker. Yeah, and then we called the Timbs. We called them constructions because that's what all the construction workers in New York wear. They wear Timberland, so we call them construction.
Really? Well,
Yeah, so
I've never heard a New York person refer to them as construction. Now, what part of New York are you from? Are you like from Hackensack, or is because I never heard niggas from the boroughs say
from New Jersey. I think I believe Hackensack is New Jersey. So what part of the state are you from? The different state? Was you coming for me to hear? Or
I was trying to. I tried to, but I couldn't think of anything up north. I mean, for New York. That's why I was like, Hackensack? And he was like, Jersey. Fuck!
You could have said Yonkers or... I was born in Brooklyn. I grew up in Harlem, which is in Manhattan. A lot of people think Harlem is separate, but it's just...
It's Upper Manhattan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, now you know New York to here, but you just threw Hackensack in there. Now you know Harlem is Upper Manhattan. Oh, it's Upper Manhattan. It's next to Newark.
You gonna put a bra on? You gonna let your ladies hang the whole show because they gonna distract
Oh,
Listen,
that was not nice.
I used to wear undershirts. After the pandemic started, I was like, I'm gonna just let these things go.
Kevin. Yeah.
I'm gonna let it go.
Only reason I have one on today is because I had an audition and the shirt I had on for the audition was thin and you saw my areola. That's the only reason I'm wearing a tank top right now. I did it the same thing. I was like, why? Is this more stuff to watch? I'm not doing it. I never
had. Is that like equivalent to bras for you guys?
No, it's not as tight as a bra, but when I take it off, it feels like the end of my day too. So I don't know.
Y'all remember the G Unit tank top? Remember that?
Man, I never got that.
Oof.
They were expensive. I only had like one. I was like, I'm not spending all this money on this damn tank top. I'm not doing it.
With the weird cut, wasn't it like a box cut?
It was
a bulletproof vest.
Yeah, it was.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have a mother of 12. She has 6 master's degrees. You say what? What you say?
I said you get my ass. Go ahead.
This is an amazing actor and comedian, a writer. She does it all. She's also the co-host with Kevin. You already know all the stage crew people. Y'all already know what's going on. She actually got the new stage crew shirt on right now. Looks like. Is that it?
Gang, gang.
Okay, stage crew gang in here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Miss Angel Moore. Bam, 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 bam.
Yo, when Angel was on the show with you to hear, people thought I messed the flyer up. They're like, Angel's, y'all have to hear, Angel's, you put the wrong her name, I was like, Angel's last name is Moore. They're like, oh, is it? I was like, her stage name is Moore. They're like, oh. People in the comments, boy, they think they know it. Mr. Kev, you didn't respect. Her name's different. Tastely.
I love that's the voice you hear when you read it.
People in the comments, bro, when they think they know something that you messed up on, they be just, did you know? Well, actually, it was Tank sleep.
Tahir actually said my married name right the last time I saw him. And I knew it took a lot of focus and a lot of dedication. And I just want to thank you for that. Because I know that that's not the easiest for you.
It's not for me. I don't know why. I want to call it Tanker Sleep. I always want to put an ER at the tank. I always want to call it Tanker Sleep. Every time I've messed up, it was the same way, Tanker Sleep. It's just like, that's not my name. I was like, you're right.
I was like, nigga, quit saying that name. Quit. Because you just, no. That's the reason why I don't go by it. He ain't the only one. Everybody. They mess up my first name and then they really just murder the last name. They're like Angela. Angela Tankersky. Is that it? Tanksky? Angel, I'm like, by this time, you might as well just be like, Broad, come here. And I'd be like, thank you. Broad, come here, Broad. And I'd be like, that's closer. That is closer than what you were.
Hey, Kev, did you know I knew Tank before I knew Angel was a comedian, an actor, all of that type of stuff? I didn't even know Angel was in the entertainment business. I met Tank through my boy Gabe, who took us to the gun range when we were in Dallas.
Yeah, the one who was really like an hour late.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember because we was waiting. It was hot, and he was just like, he had all the guns, so we was just sitting in the gun place.
So you didn't want to say nothing to it. Like everybody was ready to go, and he was late. Nobody wanted to say nothing because Gabe came with an arsenal. You know, Gabe has an arsenal.
Came in with muscles, them cop glasses, and an AK-47. He just started loading it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be quiet. This man he was making all the. He was loading it fast. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep my jokes to a minimum here.
But I met Tank through him, so I didn't even know. Like me and Angel could have been making content. I didn't even realize back in the day, and I didn't know she was putting on a monthly. I didn't know she was putting on a monthly show at Flappers. Like I had no idea. That's how many comments are out in LA.
There's a lot.
You say what?
I said, yeah, there's a lot of us. There are a lot of us. There are.
I don't know if that was sarcasm or not. So I'm just glazed over.
I'm saying no. There are a lot of us. I am just mesmerized by Zaynab right now, and
Zaynab,
I feel like
the way the light is hitting her, it's like she's contoured.
Yes, I am like.
Zaynab somehow has sunlight at 7:30. It is pitch black, and you have sunlight. And we all have artificial light. And you got the sun.
I have artificial light as well. I have a ring light sitting right in front of me, and I am over it.
What brand is it?
She is giving us the Kamala Harris during the debate phase.
No, if I was Kamala, I would have been like, shut your ass up. Because I know we ain't going here, but it's like, if we gonna lose anyway, go put up a good fight. Like, put up a good fight. Tell him, just shut your lying ass up.
The thing about that
I didn't like
debate
how they had
really
her with the Dominican hair salon swoop. I didn't like it. Why they do that? I was like, why did they do that? She doesn't wear the doobie swoop. It was like,
man, she hit him with so many looks last night. I was like, he was not prepared to debate.
It was kind of frustrating though to watch. Like, she is obviously, whether you agree with her policies or not, she is obviously 15 times more qualified than him to do anything in the world. Like, y'all shouldn't even be talking at the same time. For real. Like, first of all, the fact that you keep interrupting her is anti-black. And that's fact.
Right.
But bruh, that man was so boring. I almost lost my mind.
She would get the floor back and then take her time. She would be like, I was talking. I was talking.
I hate the way he said thank you. The way he said thank you, Susan. I was just like, man, shut up. Thank you, Susan.
Every time. Like trying to win him over. When Susan tried to cut off Kamala, she was like, no.
Kamala.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Kamala.
That's what I said. That's what
Now, I agree with you that I feel like it should be said the way you say it.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's neither here nor there because you did say it wrong anyhow. But please continue. Continue. No?
The crazy thing about Tahir, yo, he's good at word games, though. He beat the brakes off me in Words with Friends, and I'm like, so you do know the words. It's just them coming out that gives you...
They give me anxiety.
I get it. Tahir.
I can type them. I can put them in spaces, but when it comes to saying them aloud, I know everybody know their strong point. You know your strong suits. That's not me.
You know what I like to hear? What I just noticed is you said aloud, and some people say out loud. Like I say out loud. I think it's a regional thing.
Well, that and then I know the right words. It's just they don't always come out right. Like I've been saying converse for years when people still say conversate, but I would just mess up the next word after converse. I'm like, converse, ooh. And then they hit my next word, they'd be like, oh, okay, he's still an idiot. Okay, cool. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
I stand by that word should be conversate, though. English just be dumb sometimes.
That is true. Very true.
Converse from conversation, like that was just an extra step. It was unnecessary. Conversate just fit.
We were conversating.
Irregardless, we're gonna keep it.
Yeah.
They just added irregardless. Yeah. They added it to the dictionary.
Did they?
They did.
Conversate might be added. Have you checked?
I ain't checked.
I think that was with it. Yeah, I think that's with it.
Conversate got in?
I think so. I think they both. Conversating irregardless. I think they said
engage in conversation right. On dictionary, New Oxford American Dictionary.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, so feel free to say it.
I'm using it. I'm using it for no reason.
That was my one strong point. I lost that. Now I'm back to being an idiot.
Here's the word.
Just tell them
they took everything I had from me. Yeah, it looks like Melissa is driving the Maserati more than you. What's going on there, baby boy?
Listen. She had a photo shoot, right? And I had to go shoot. She was like, hey, just could you leave the Maserati? I just want to grab a couple. I said, hey, hold on now. What? Next thing you know what? They was blocking me in. I'm just going to go ahead and take it. At first, she was afraid of it. It's too big. It's too fast. Now she don't mind. I knew it was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time. I was trying to get her to get a new car first so that I could get what I wanted and then it would be mine. But unless you have two, she has one. That's how this marriage goes. Unless you have two nice things, she has one nice thing, and then you can drive her thing. And that's just how life goes.
I like that. Sounds like fair. I'll sign up for that. If that's how it is.
Fair. Yeah, that's fair. Good.
And that's happened with every nice car. It's not just this car. This is every nice car in our relationship. I go buy it. I take the first picture, drive, take it to church. By about the third week, she's like, my car need an oil change. Can you take it? And by that time, she already done plotted on me. She done moved it. This woman in the Maserati, I haven't even figured out how to set up the seat to be set to your, height. I get in my car. It zooms me up. I'm like, hold on, how you figure out how to set the seat to your height? I ain't even had a chance to figure that out yet.
Yeah. That sounds the way.
Come on, zoom in with the homies, and I feel some type of way about it.
She stands by her. Today, you didn't have a chance. Her hair wasn't done. You could have had 10 grand for her cash. If her hair's not done, you can forget about it.
I've been trying to get Melissa on Zooming with the homies for the past 3 months. She see me in public, speak to me like we best friends, and turn me down every time I ask her. Every single time.
She don't want to be on here. Why she don't want to be on here, Kev?
She's not a comedian. She feels like this is a show for
gotta be a comedian.
Yeah.
That's not the case though.
Promos, guys, come on.
She ain't trying to hear it to hear.
She's a real artist in the street.
Yeah. Everybody you didn't had on here is a comedian to hear?
No. Tons of people haven't been comedians. I've had actors on here. I've had the dude from Wingstop, Dalen.
I was here. He ain't no comedian. Don't nobody know Dalen other than that.
Yeah.
She told you to shut up in the comments to hear. She watching live. She told you to shut up.
Oh, did she? I missed it. I missed it.
I told you that Wingstop made me feel hungover the next morning.
Yeah.
You've been eating, Angel, if you've been eating healthy and you go back, your stomach will be like, what are you doing?
It felt like I had been drinking hard liquor. That's how that Wingstop busted me all upside my head. I was like, why did I do that? That's my problem. Free food, and I act like I've lost my mind.
I'm gonna tell you, Angel, that's when you grow up poor and black, you feel the responsibility to eat free food and to eat too much of it, because in the back of our lives, we didn't have access to all that stuff.
Man, listen, I grew up so broke and so poor that I will force myself to finish my meals knowing I'm full when I'm out to eat, just because like we don't throw food away. And I still have to fight that to this day.
Like, Tony Baker always gets on Melissa for that. And I'll be like, Tone, you don't have to eat it all, and your mom's not gonna make you go to bed early. You're the mom. It's your house. You're 42.
No, man, you just be wasting stuff, man. Y'all be out here wasting stuff, man.
That is Tony Baker.
Tony has huge hands too, so that's really his hands are abnormally large.
Massive.
Oh my gosh. Where's you say Melissa's watching live?
Yeah, you never introduced me. I wanted to say you just all the other people. I thought you was just trying to do it in tow with like the show, but then you
that's not bad, Kev. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, we have amazing father, husband, creator, comedian, writer, director, producer, employer, multiple home buyer, Maserati used to driver, former hair haver, Mr. Kev on stage. Make some noise.
Also, Kennelia, I wanted to ask you a question. When you did the news, did you have a news voice?
No, I tried to get one. I tried to create one because everybody had one, and I felt like I was like behind. So I would be like, I did traffic news, by the way, so it was worse. So I'll be like, on I-90, but like I was trying. Accident on.
You came in so high.
Accident on I-29. Like I was. They were like, girl, like stop. Hey, girl, stop. So I stopped. I tried.
Wait, Kennelia, were you in the helicopter?
Driver down.
Were you the eye in the sky? Were you in the helicopter? Or you just
no, we didn't have a chopper. No, I wanted. That's kind of why I took it. I was like, yo, maybe I'll get in the chopper. I'll be in the helicopter and I'll be like, choppers in live, coming from the live. We ain't had no chopper.
Voice is amazing.
Have you ever done this on your set, Kennelia?
No, not that.
Kennelia, that is original material. I used to be in the news and I couldn't get the voice right. Yo, nobody has ever heard that joke, I guarantee you.
Listen, why did she sound like she was riding downhill on a bike? Like, oh my accident at the corner.
Kennelia, please add that to your set. You are going to murder. That is the most.
I'll write it down.
Write it down.
Where did you get that pencil from? Where did you
come in?
Oh, write it down.
You sound like you were riding a bike downhill.
No, it was bad. It was bad.
That's such
it takes people years to get that news job.
I mean, it would seem perfect for a comedian to go into something like that, but it's such an odd job. It's such a real job for a comedian to have. Like, like after 6, you'd be like, yeah, so then the bitches came in, right?
See, especially if you were like lead anchor, but if you traffic, you can't be like, yeah, that's crazy. Casualty on I-69. Like, because you literally can go into somebody being dead. So it just didn't work. It was too hard. They were like,
oh my God.
Like, somebody died. Like, how? They'd be like, I don't know.
Who's somebody has the white noise.
Oh, it's gone now.
I muted mine to see if it was me, but then it stayed on.
Oh my God. Okay, Kennelia, I have one more news question for you.
Okay.
Do those people be making up news names?
Like the anchors?
Yeah.
No.
That is their real name?
And unless they purposely go out of their way to do it. But no, that's literally their name.
No, like a Chuck Storm, his name.
That's what I be saying. I've done.
Like, he might have purposely did that, but like if they just got some regular podunk name, that's their name.
I've been on the road in a lot of these regional cities. It's like, I'm Buck Stiley, right? That's not your name. Your name is not Buck Stiley.
His name might have been something like Bernard Stiley, and he was like, I'm gonna go by Buck. But for the most part, no, that'd be their little raggedy name.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna mute everybody to see where the sound is coming from. Kennelia, I'm gonna mute you first. Hold on.
Yeah, so it was her. Mm-hmm.
Look at the baby.
Oh,
like, whose kid? Listen, I was like, whose kid is in their Zoom? And then I looked back. It was you. My child.
Get tech support on the line. What do I need to do?
Kennelia, it's usually me. So I was so happy it wasn't me this time. It's usually me with the white noise. I was so proud. I was like, I got a new laptop.
Hold on, let me go to my settings.
Do you have a revolving fan around? I mean, oscillating fan around you? Is that what's going on?
It's not on. No, it's not.
I got the fan on. I have the fan on, but I was muted, so it wasn't mine. Okay. I mean, but I'm hot. I'm over here sweating.
Hey, now, what are you eating? It looks good and interesting. Oh, I asked you right when you took a bite. My bad. Go ahead and get you 30 seconds in real quick.
I am eating butternut squash ravioli.
Mm.
Are you vegan? Are you vegan?
You vegan?
No, I'm not. I'm like pescatarian, but I do stay away from I don't drink milk and eat cheese, but I do eat cakes and things that are made with dairy. Mm. But like yeah. So I'm a little bit complicated, but no, I'm not vegan.
This is totally random, but you remind me of my sister-in-law. She was in high school. She decided to be vegan, and she was going strong for 3 months. And she broke down, and usually people break down on like steak, lobster, something like extravagant. She broke down on manwich. It was just manwich night. And she was just like, man, that manwich. I was like, girl, we don't even want manwich. That's just what we have to eat. That's the thing.
And did this happen in 1989?
It was like 2000, 2001. And it was manwich in a pan. And she was like, what you doing later?
That manwich hit different, bruh. Especially on the skillet that they cook it in. That manwich hit. Listen, I told y'all my story. I was vegan for 3 months. And I was feeling everything I was so excited about it. And I was driving to work at ADD. I was on the 110, about to get off right by the convention center. And I saw a billboard that the triple cheeseburger was back at McDonald's. I was like, oh, that's my sign. That's for me. I put it all on the line for the triple cheeseburger for McDonald's. Because they wasn't serving it year round. That bad boy came back and just said, it's back, the triple cheeseburger. Then it had the golden oranges. I was like, oh, nigga, say less. Say less.
The fact that they sell cheeseburgers means that the triple cheeseburger was never off the menu. You just have to request an actual.
They wouldn't make it.
That is a fantastic point, Angel. You could have got another patty on a double cheeseburger at any time.
They wouldn't do it. They was like, "There's no way we could ring it up. It's not on the menu. It wasn't on the register."
No, then you say ring up an extra cheeseburger. Now listen, I am a recovering fat girl. There are many things you can do, okay, to get them to give you the menu you want, huh?
Listen. That might work when you inside, but I was going through the drive-through because I didn't want nobody to see me. I was ashamed to be at McDonald's. Okay.
Why are you ashamed? You eat Filet-O-Fish from McDonald's still.
It is the king of the sea. The Filet-O-Fish is one of the best fish sandwiches.
Filet-O-Fish is full of shredded notebook paper. Tahir, that ain't nothing but old Trapper Keepers and tartar sauce.
Let me ask you a question. You think you telling me that gonna make me stop, nigga?
It's good.
I don't.
Hey, now don't do that. Don't throw your great skin in the conversation. Don't nobody care. Okay, I'm gonna rock with that fillet of fish till the fillet of fish ain't around to be rocked with.
Now, when I was out here in these streets eating trash, I was eating that fish mattress as well, and I would be tearing it up. But they never forget the tartar proportion.
Extra tartar sauce. Hey, this
extra.
Listen,
They already put too much.
I teach a class on how to order a proper fish fillet. Okay, first off, you got to let them know, hey, I'm doing okay. I'll pay for a whole slice of cheese because they only give you half a slice of cheese on the fish fillet. Okay, so you say I'll pay for the whole slice of cheese. Okay, then you say, and I want extra tartar sauce. They say extra, yes, top and bottom of the fillet, tartar sauce.
No, ain't it?
And then add pit. Well, here's the thing. Even though you say extra, they're not gonna give you a lot. It's just gonna be like, it's just a little squirt. It's just a little squirt.
No.
Just a little squirt.
No, they already put too much. And then if you say only a little tartar sauce, they just do a little flick of it. So then you got this dry tempur-pedic fish on your bread with no sauce on it. You don't need extra.
You know what? You don't deserve the fish fillet. You don't deserve it.
You're right. My intestines don't. I don't eat it no more. But fish fillet Friday was a thing.
Oh,
especially.
So
don't let me get depressed.
They steam the bun on the fish fillet. That bun is different from all the other buns. You open that box up and that bun like, hey, it started taking its clothes off. You be like, oh, this bun is with the shits.
It is.
To hear somebody in the comments said this, and it's a fantastic point. You said you don't eat seafood, but you eat the fish fillet.
It's not fish.
Like what?
I know it's not I know it's not fish.
That's why you like it.
Mm-hmm.
You like tilapia, huh?
I used to. I stopped eating tilapia though. Once I found out how bad it was, I stopped eating tilapia. I haven't had tilapia in years.
Oh, well, we got some tilapia in the freezer right now.
Yeah, it's not bad tasting. It tastes like a pretty good fish. It's just not good for you. It's just fake.
Here ate a napkin dipped in ranch. You guys, he's off carb. There's nothing you can tell him that's going to.
But no, wait. No, he said you stopped eating tilapia once you heard it was bad for you, but you will yet and still dip paper towel in ranch and eat it.
A bag.
Okay, first of all,
he dips a piece of a bag from Jack in the Box in ranch.
So I'm confused on your scale here.
Angel, don't let nobody else tell your life story, okay? Get it from me. Don't listen to Kevin. He don't know what's really happened. First of all, let me say
video evidence of this.
I saw it, and I was here at the last Zooming with the
Who you gonna believe, me or your lying ass eyes? I'm trying to tell you, listen, this is what happened, okay? It wasn't a paper towel, all right? It was a napkin, okay?
Napkin, you're right, napkin.
That's different. And the bag he wasn't lying on. I did eat it just a little tad bit of the bag.
I saw. So how does the tilapia rank?
Here's the thing. I don't eat that regularly. Okay, I was just proving the point of how good the ranch was. That's not a regular part of my diet. Is what I'm saying.
Just put your finger in the ranch.
Right, you could just do that.
That ain't proving it. That ain't proving it. You got to go to the extreme sometimes to prove something. What I'm saying is, I don't have pieces of napkin in plastic bags in the freezers. What I'm saying, that's not a part of my diet. I ain't bringing it out to let it thaw out for Thursday night's dinner. Is what I'm saying. Like you doing with that tilapia. You need to open up your third eye, sister. You need to open up your third eye.
That third eye ain't gonna feed all these boys, but that tilapia will.
You ain't been listening to Dr. Umar. I can tell right now, sister. You need to open up your third.
Umar,
your white wife, she can't come.
No, the funniest thing about Dr. Umar is he's not playing around. He's dead serious. And he was on Instagram Live. He said, this live stream is for Africans only. If you are not African, get off.
As if that was enough. Because I told you, get off. Dr. Umar's a special man. He's special.
That's a lesson in acting, though. He is not playing around.
Nah. While Kevin trying to air me out, I just want to point out that Kevin fired me.
I want to hear it.
Kevin fired me 4 days after telling me I was safe, that my job was safe. I had nothing to worry about. And keep in mind, this is right around the corner from the holiday season when Kevin fired me. Okay. But it's not just him. It runs in his family. When we were on tour, one time a fan had brought me some donuts.
Oh my God.
And she had reached out to me and found out my favorite donuts. So she had got a dozen of my favorite donuts. Okay. And Kev's wife, Melissa, his counterpart, his life forcing partner, okay, gave my amazing box of donuts. I didn't even try one. Gave my amazing box of donuts away just to a random person on the street. And they just did this spitefully out of the hate in their heart.
That's not what happened. You lying. You ain't never met Martin Luther King.
They are equally yoked.
I would sound like a sermon. It sounds like a sermon. The hate in their heart.
They are equally yoked. You understand me? The Bible says,
yo, that stutter hit. When you preaching good, you hit that right stutter, they be like, oh, he in his bag now.
You shift the gears because you like, I'm finished, but hold on.
No. When Moses, you gotta stutter and then really enunciate the next word. No. When Moses, watch this. You gotta set him up to here. Watch this. When Moses, parted the Red Sea. Oh, come on. Y'all don't even hear me. See, y'all think it's coming and you don't really hear it. When he parted the Red Sea, the path was dry. Come on.
My God.
See, a lot of times, y'all, when y'all are parting things, you're not waiting until the path is dry. Oh, I ain't got no help in Zion today. Listen, it ain't important what you say. It's important that, listen, preachers are some of the best performers that don't get credit for their oration skills.
No, they get credit by the congregation every week.
No, they do. But I'm saying when you talk about great entertainers, we're not saying Eddie Murphy and TD Jakes. They're on the same level as far as stage presence.
And they write a new bit every Sunday. They got a whole hour.
Not every Sunday. I ain't gonna hold you. I went to a church for 15 years, and the longer you stay, the more you realize. Hey man, all right, I heard it. I know you used to be on that Mad Dog 20. We know.
Right.
We know. Please.
I wish we could boo, especially when they do that setup, but they ain't no real revelation. When they do that, wait, y'all see, y'all don't even know what's happening, and then they drop it, and it's like mediocre. I wish we could be like, boo, you ain't anointed. Bro,
that's why you gotta hit them with the I can't get no help, because now you don't put the pressure on them. See, y'all don't get this. You'll get this on the way home. That means that point didn't really hit. That is the equivalent of a comedian joke failing and being like, so dating in LA. It's the same thing. When you didn't hit
out here, man.
Yo, when I was a youth pastor, I would be writing my sermons, and there'd be a point where I just knew this was gonna get them. And when you drop that, the LA Dodgers missed. Amen. Because they died. See, y'all gonna get that on the way home. No, they're not. They're never gonna get it. It was a terrible point. It worked in the bathroom. It didn't work in practicality. You know, preachers bomb too, bro. Preachers have bad sets.
And they should feel it. Like, I feel like comedians have to feel it in the moment. If they keep putting out trash, the audience is going to let them know. But people in church, they'll sit there and big up the pastors, and they be gassing them, and they be trash.
You got to start doing the offerings and the tithes at the end of the sermon, and you just hold it in your hand. Every time he don't make a point, you just pull something back from that. From the 10%. I'm like, all right, nigga, you want to get paid today or not? Because right now you're on bullshit. That's what I'm trying to say.
You're right. You did not prepare. You didn't.
Kev, remember that one time at my birthday when you were at the top level of my cake? Do you remember that? You remember?
Let it go.
Do you remember the top tier of a 3-tier pineapple upside down cake? And you was just like, I'm going to take a piece of this. Nobody's going to miss the entire top tier of a cake. Not a piece, Zaynab. Listen. This was the top tier, right? But it's bigger than this. Let me give you a bigger example. All right, this right here, right? He didn't cut half of it or a quarter of it. He's just like, I'm gonna just take. Nobody's gonna notice. Nobody's gonna notice. That's what Kevon Stage is. See, and now
what you been up to? Jonnae, Kennelia, what you guys been going on, man? What's been happening in your life?
Can I just say we all understood top tier and the whole top tier, but then he brought out a prop and said the same thing. I was like, no, we get it. We understood.
Okay, teachers, it was like and there was another one.
Not just the place. No, we understand the whole. We understand what whole means.
But Tahir, how did you get blessed later on, though?
Later on, Angel made me a fantastic pineapple upside down cake. It was so good. I felt bad about eating how much of it that I did. And Kev paid Angel to make that cake. See, he tried to right his wrongs.
They didn't pay her at all. She did that on her own accord.
Oh, you didn't even pay her? You slimy, slitherous snake, you.
Kennelia, where'd you get that art behind you? I really enjoy it.
That came from Target in North Hollywood. That's where that came from. That one on Victory Boulevard. That's where that's from.
I know that exact Target.
Yeah, that's the Black actor
Target. We love Target, man.
We do.
Dude.
Great.
We love it.
It feels so bougie.
It does. Why do y'all think Target and Walmart feel so different, even though they both carry mostly the same stuff?
No, Target got them market pantry clothes. They got that different them clothes. So it's the amount of different that's out there. There's more teeth in Target in totality. There's less teeth in Walmart.
I feel like there's a dress code associated with Target. Walmart, people they don't know that there's a dress code attached to that store. They come in there, however they come in there. Any type of way.
Y'all ever been to the really small towns where Walmart is the place to be? Like, this is it.
That's where I'm from. That's where I'm from. Walmart makes me feel like I'm home, but I only like the clean Walmart. So I'll drive all the way up to Valencia to go to their Walmart.
Will you really?
What about the Burbank Walmart? Is it decent, or did they run it into the ground? Nice. It's okay, but it's still not as nice. And the people that shop there, again, there's not enough teeth. But when you go all the way up to Valencia, everybody got their teeth.
That was nice. That was nice.
You know what I'm saying? It's the right amount of racism and the right amount of friendliness. It's that mixture that Walmart always gives you. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I go up there every Thanksgiving and just drop money. But yeah. That's my story.
You got a preferred Walmart. That's
because the one in Panorama.
Oh, Panorama City.
Oh no, it's disgusting.
I literally got stabbed twice going to the Walmart. Getting out of my car, I got stabbed in my back, and then I was about 500 feet from the entrance, and I got stabbed again. I was like, I just got stabbed. I'm sorry.
That's the entry.
It's a Kmart. That's not even the Panorama.
They still have a Montgomery Wards over there with the sign on it. Like, how long has Montgomery Wards been closed? Take the sign down.
They're like, nope.
Montgomery Ward been gone for 25 years.
What is that?
Montgomery Ward is like a super old like Sears.
Yeah. It's like a Sears.
Like Dillard's. But it ain't been open in 25 years.
It's been gone for a long time, but they'll never forget. They're going to hold that dear in their hearts.
Man, that Walmart in them small towns, the super Walmart, it'd be the club.
Yes,
my sister live in a small town. She was like, I got to let you go. Walmart picking up right now. I'm finna pop in there. But she was not playing though. She was literally like, oh man, we just be pull up to Walmart and seeing who's up in there.
Bro,
yes.
When I used to be,
I love it.
I used to be the start line MC for Tough Mudder. Tough Mudder, they would do the mud runs, and all the we would catch a plane into a big city, but then we would drive 2 hours to get to just fields. So these are the back towns, and when I tell you, literally the only thing would be open past 7 o'clock would be the Walmart. So everybody was there. A lot of Confederate flags. Very scary.
There's nothing better than shopping at Walmart, good and drunk, right before you go to Waffle House. If that spells joy to me. To leave the club tipsy, go to Walmart, buy a thermos, and maybe buy buy some pajamas, you know, something random, and then go to the
Long
Waffle House. Right, long johns. Then go get you a waffle, some hash browns smothered and covered, and some scrambled eggs. Like,
listen, drunk shopping at Walmart sounds like an exhibition sport. Like
shopping at Walmart?
Drunk shopping at Walmart sounds like
drunk shopping.
It's the best. And there's always characters there. There was a man who literally, I think, took a Sharpie and colored in his entire facial hair all the way around, honey. He had his mama there in a motorized wheelchair, and you can't tell me they weren't about to have a good goddamn time. And I was like, you can only get that at Walmart. You don't get that at Target. You don't get that at Target. Only at Walmart. It's the best. I
was at a Waffle House eating after a show one time. These black dudes got in a fight, busted up all over the thing. Police came. They had drugs in the car. We never stopped eating. We were just like, man, that is crazy, bro. They are really fighting like right over there. And the floor is always slippery at Waffle House.
Always.
Yeah, it's dirty.
It's
Your
always
gonna be dirty. Everything dirty.
But you know they didn't just get through mopping.
No. The craziest thing about Waffle House, I made a video about them talking about how dirty it was, and they invited me down. They didn't even try to deny anything. The corporate headquarters are like, yeah, man, you got it. It do be like that. It's like they weren't even mad.
They gave you a
car for $200. They gave me $200 in Waffle House, which is like $3,000 in regular money.
Yes.
That lasted forever, bro.
That's amazing.
Adrian, we were at Waffle House. I'm talking about everybody on tour. Me, Tony, Melissa, the tour manager, Doughboy, the boy, everybody ordered everything. I was like, let me get the waffle, let me get the chicken, let me get some hash brown, get some grits, some coffee, and some orange juice. Everybody ordered like that. We still had $193 left.
That is the goodness of Waffle House. As long as you got 10 cents, you can get a full belly.
Man, I went to that Waffle House. I thought they was going to give me a brand deal. I sat down with the CMO and he was like, I'm going to tell you right now, there's no money in this for you. And the crazy thing, I had lied. They were like, when are you going to be in Atlanta next? And I was like, oh, I'm going to be in Atlanta in like 2 weeks from now. They're like, oh, perfect. I wasn't. I flew out there for the express purpose of getting a brand deal. I had bought a hotel near the airport, met him up at the first original Atlanta Waffle House. The first words out of his mouth, we don't do brand deals. We're not going to pay you for anything. Here's a name tag. You can make a video and here's a gift card. The flight was $700. Okay, because I had bought it within like a week. Hotel was another $200. And Uber, I spent $1,000 to get $200 in Waffle House money. When I tell you, I cried my whole way back to LA. I was like, I should have just went and met them when I was actually going to be in Atlanta. This is total waste of time.
I mean, but you thought Waffle House had like some money? Like we've been at Waffle House for now 30 years. You know they have no damn money. You knew this.
You're right, Kennelia. Because the marketing person hit me up, I thought things would be different for me, but it wasn't.
They don't have no damn money.
Oh, that hurt my feelings. There's no money in this for you. $700 from LA? Did you buy you bought that?
This is when people used to fly a lot. You know, the airports, they would get you within a week. They was going to tax you. And I was like, this ain't going to be nothing. I'm finna get this back. I'm going to get me 50 grand, maybe even 100. They gave me $200 in-store credit. Not even, I would rather have $200 in cash.
Damn. You're going to eat for 5 years with that. $200, you got a good 5 years.
Kennelia, we used that card, no lie, like 6-7 trips. The thing still had $150. I lost it eventually. It was like, I can't eat no more Waffle House. It's I couldn't eat no more Waffle House.
You know Waffle House don't need no brand deals. Waffle House don't need nobody to advertise it.
I talked about bringing a Waffle House to LA. They were like, nope. They were like, Snoop already reached out. Marshawn Lynch had reached out. We're not going that far. We're stopping at Arizona. We don't care how much money you make us, because for them, the owner has to work in there. Snoop offered them like a crazy amount of money, and they were like, unless you're gonna operate it, we're not doing it. I was like, y'all expect Snoop Dogg to be wearing Waffle House stuff and being at work. Like, what is wrong with y'all? And because he wouldn't do it, they wouldn't bring no Waffle House to LA.
Yeah, no. I feel like you got to be missing a side tooth to really be up in Waffle House.
Tahir
Like you
could be up in there. Tahir, that's
oh,
your
Figure you ain't got no side tooth.
Oh, he out of here right here, Kennelia.
He would have got the brand deal. That's who you should have dispatched. You should have dispatched to here.
There you go.
That's part of the company culture, Kennelia. Oh, come on, man. You got everything. You had braces. Oh, you're out of here. You got a side tooth. Tahir got assistant manager smile for Waffle House.
I'm sorry.
I was at Waffle House one time. The cook, this is a true story. The cook out there smoking a blunt, asking me if, hey, y'all smoke? I got that. I was like, sir, you are currently at work. You can't sell weed out the back while you're at work.
That food was probably good as hell, though. Look.
I was about to say, them cheese eggs was probably slapping. Extra. Oh. Yes.
Sir, are you gonna be on the grill? Are you cooking the food? I'll be in.
Hey, listen, the more felonies you have, the better the hash browns are.
I ain't mad at it.
That's
why I like Waffle House. Listen, these people got 2 strikes. That sausage is gonna be right. They can't afford to mess it up.
Yes. Yes.
I love Waffle House. I love Cracker Barrel more, man.
Come on, Tahir, and tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Through racism to eat at Cracker Barrel. Y'all don't be feeling no type of way walking through the little old country store?
Listen, every time I go to Cracker Barrel, I'm ready to be called a nigger. Like every time, without fail, the angst is real. I'm walking around like I might look like this, but I'm ready for a nigger to be yelled out of somebody's mouth. Because every Cracker Barrel I've been to look like they have at least 3 people there that use the word on a regular basis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But you know what? Racist people have the best hospitality, at least from where I'm from, because the folk in Kentucky, they know how to greet you, they know how to seat you, and they know how to serve you. Now, they don't want you to mate with their kids. That's a different thing. But I'm going to tell you what, they're going to get your order right. They're going to put a little extra lemon in your sweet tea. Like these, let's all be equal. They don't know how to serve you out here. They're just like, oh, is it all going to be one check? Because we can only do one check. At the Waffle House or at the Cracker Barrel, they will split your check however many times you want to. Like, I'm here for that. I will walk through the racist store with all the little Confederate stuff, all the things that make you think I might not make it out of here. But I
molasses in Cracker Barrel, molasses.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't they bring one out here somewhere?
Yeah, there's one in Camarillo.
Camarillo.
Oh, where's that?
That is going towards Oxnard.
Oh,
it ain't really out here. It's not really close enough to go and eat. Yeah,
I'm trying to go. Like y'all trying to get some bigotry.
You gotta be out. You gotta be heading to the outlet malls, Kennelia, to go to Cracker Barrel. You're not gonna be going out of your way to go to that Cracker Barrel.
Yeah,
it's one in Vegas too. Like right off, not right off the strip, but off the highway past the strip. Like it's one out there too. So if you're ever in Vegas, get that young Cracker Barrel up.
I be missing Vegas, and then when I get to Vegas, I be like,
why come here?
Every time I get to Vegas, I be like, never mind.
It's a lot. Like it's a lot to get around in Vegas. It's just so much and so many people, and everything's expensive. But it'd be fun though if you go to the right places. But it's a lot of energy.
It is a lot of energy.
I've never had fun in Vegas like at a specific place. I only had fun in Vegas with the people that I was with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't one place I can go to, like, oh man, every time I come here, I have a great time. It's really the people that you're with that make Vegas fun as hell. Like,
and I've always had just okay shows in Vegas. I feel like it's really hard to impress people who live in Vegas. I'd be like, I saw Celine Dion and Boyz II Men together at a buffet. You think this little Hot 15 gonna move me?
Right. You do a Hot 15, they be like, where the Tigers at? Like, set yourself on fire. It's not really part of my jokes. I just it's a setup punchline type of material. Jump in the pool of water, nigga. No. It's not what
I dated Copperfield in Vegas, and I was a 6-year-old child. I was like, man, magic is amazing. Like, I was really impressed by the magic. I know it ain't real, but it looked real to me.
The shows are great. I love the perks that they give women. I suggest any woman that goes to Vegas just get soon-to-be bride either on a tiara or a sash. They will give you your own table, your own everything. You ain't got to be getting married to nobody. But them clubs is going to hook you and your girlfriends up. And I promise you, I don't think there'll be another time I go to Vegas without that sash on. And I might bring my husband with me. And I'll be like, I don't know this man. But they do. They be hooking it up. It's the best stuff.
That's actually a great idea. That's a great idea. I would love
It's like that.
to do that and document it. You got to document that next time you do it, Ames. That would be hilarious.
They took care of us. We had free bottles the whole night. It was actually my bachelorette party, but they they only knew because I had the bride to be sash on. And so club promoters were hitting us up every night. Y'all should come here. And then y'all should come here. It's only good when you get into the clubs for free, because when you have to pay, they charge astronomical prices. So if you don't want to pay that, it's also good to just people watch, because especially if you go to a club with Black folk, because Black people, especially Black women, they love to dress in stuff before their body is actually ready. And so it's always nice to see what's going to happen. Like women who you can tell are working on their bodies and they're just like, fuck it, I'm ready. And they'll put on the stocking unitard where it's just covering up their nipples and like a little patch on their cooch, and they'll just be walking up into the club, and it is like the funnest thing. Just the cooch, just boop.
This is a hilarious word.
And there'll be like tons of women, or there'll be women that you can tell have never been out. They've just only ushered at church, and that's all they got is their usher clothes, and that's what they look like. They got on flat loafers and a button-down shirt.
Yeah.
Have y'all been auditioning? Anybody been going on auditions?
I've had Zoom auditions, but not in person. I do hear people have an in-person commercial now, so that's a thing. But yeah, just Zoom, theatrical, and commercial.
I did an
weird as hell
in-person callback today. It was the weirdest thing. The guy was on. There was one guy under a tent controlling 2 IMAX and the camera. He had me slate, and then like the director and I guess the other casting director and producer, they were all on Zoom. They had me slate, and literally when I submitted my audition, I had the camera close on my mouth, and I smiled and showed my grill, and then I started singing "Lovely Day." That was the whole audition. They had me do that again, and then they was like, "Yeah, let's do another song. What's your go-to song when you're out with the fellas? You know, you had a couple drinks, you want to have a good time." I was like, "Y'all gonna laugh at it." They said, no, what is it? And I was like, "It's Kelly Clarkson, Since You've Been Gone." And they had me do Kelly Clarkson, Since You've Been Gone, like I was at karaoke. So if I don't get that, huh?
Can you sing?
I can hold a note.
Well, she mean like, can you sing right now? Like, do what you do for the people.
That too.
Absolutely.
No. I'm no
here.
I mean, why bring that if you're not
I'm
gonna
no Jonnae with
Sing.
This is a Zoom peer pressure. Am I getting peer pressured on Zoom? Okay. All right. Let me set the expectation. I can't sing this song, okay? And I also mix up the verses because I don't remember without the guidance. So here we go. I started off like this.
I hear the judge.
Here's the thing. We started off friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend. Yeah. Since you've been gone.
Doing great. You're doing great.
I never hear you say, I just want to be with you. I guess you never felt that way. But since you've been gone.
Come on, Tahir.
That was great.
Yo, Tahir did that in Vegas at a karaoke party we did. We turned it upside down. All black people have 7 white songs that they love. And that Kelly Clarkson song is one of them. Since you've been gone.
Kelly Clarkson, top tier. That's my favorite karaoke song. Always go. Now, since y'all peer pressure me, y'all should peer pressure Jonnae to do anything.
Jonnae, let's go.
Her face off.
Jonnae.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready too. You see, no, Jonnae was ready. She was like, I have.
And then Zaynab next.
That's not going to
Zaynab Angel too. All right, here we go.
Come on, girl.
Bag lady, you gon' hurt your back. Dragging all them bags like that. I guess nobody ever told you all you must hold on to is you, is you, is you. One day he gon' say you cried in my space.
Hey, girl.
One day he gon' say you cried in my space, and one day he's gonna say you cried in my space, and one day he gon' say you cried in my space. So
All right, Angel, your turn, Angel.
Let's go, Jonnae.
Come on.
Let's go, Jonnae.
I don't have a song is the problem.
Angel, you sing a song. Do whatever the Lord laid on your heart.
He ain't laid nothing.
Lord, lay something on her heart so she could do the thing for the people.
I really honestly don't have a song.
you got sing some Shaka Khan's.
It's been a long time. Hold on. What's that? Oh God, Shaka's high. You ain't got no kind of feeling inside. I don't remember the words.
Do the melody.
I got something that I'm something home time. You refuse to put anything, something. Oh. I know this part. What I got to give you, shown up, do you good.
Everybody.
Tell me something good. Tell me that you love me. Yeah. That's it. Hey. Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay, Kennelia.
What are the words?
Kennelia came in. A car hit on I-90. 3 casualties.
Damn, back that one. Door, ain't I? Casualty on the road.
What made you go into doing news? What made you decide to do news?
They called me and asked me if I wanted to do it. That was just it. I was hosting, doing AfterBuzz. I was doing a lot of podcasts, online hosting and whatnot, stand up. The recruiter saw my reel floating around Twitter one day and she called me. She was like, hey, have you thought about doing news? I was like, no. She was like, well, just come up and interview and then we'll see. I went up there, did an interview, left. I was like, nah, that's not for me. I'm not going to spend 2-3 years up there doing that. And then they got it down to a year and that was it. I was like, all right.
Wow.
Moved and came right back.
He said, that was fine.
I was like, you know what? That was good. Because I didn't care about traffic. They were like, we really hope that you learn to care more about traffic. I was like, no. No. It was fun. And then I
traffic. Like, are you just watching maps and
yeah. You literally watching maps. You literally just watching the roads. That's it.
No. But Kennelia, do you have to have a skill or does somebody write the script for you?
You write it yourself. You have to create your own maps. There's a system, but you have to, all the maps you see, you have to put in the accidents, you have to put in the lingo, you have to create them, all the graphics, create your script, go up there, do your hits, come back and create a new set because, you know, traffic changes every 5 minutes. So you literally doing that the whole morning show.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well, what song are you going to sing, Kennelia, though? What song, though?
I'm not singing no song.
Sing a song, Kennelia, so we can see another side of you.
We can do well riding on the
She
breeze.
said no.
You know what? I'll sing Senor Don Gato. When I was in 5th grade, we had to sing Senor Don Gato for our 5th grade assembly.
That the man got a cat?
Yep. Zainab, you want to join in?
No. Go ahead. I just was trying to show that I understood a little bit of Espanol.
This was 5th grade. Oh, Senor Don Gato was a cat on a high red roof. Don Gato sat. He was there to read a letter. Meow, meow, meow. Where the reading light was better. Meow, meow, meow. Something, 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 something. That's all I know. I don't know the rest.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
Come on, Z. Give us something, Z.
Guys.
Come on. She for the players. She for the players. I swear to God, she for the players. You can tell the way she did it. She gave in too fast.
No, lower your expectations drastically. I'm not about to play you at all. I'm a team player. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain. It washed the spider out. Out came the sun. It dried up all the rain. Then the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again.
I appreciate you for joining in, Zainab.
I heard
He look mad.
My baby love that song.
All right, kid. Come on, kid.
No, guys, I couldn't. Please, a little more.
Do that BBSTC whining.
Come on.
Okay, here we go. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control, and something takes over me. In a daze, it was so amazing. It's hard to say. I want you to stay with me by your side. Swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet, and it knocks me off of my. Oh, yeah. Can't explain why your love, it makes me weak.
Yay!
I try hard to fight it. No way can I deny it. Your love so sweet. Knocks me off my feet. I guess so. That song is way longer than you realize. When you do it on karaoke, you be like, okay, bro, it's like 3 minutes left.
It is. It is long.
It's too long for karaoke.
It's back. Keep coming back in.
Keep coming back, Jonnae, like Coco. We get it, Coco.
SWV was taking a picture for the album or some magazine in Harlem, and I was just walking and I met SWV. I was scared of Coco's nails because they were so long.
Really?
What? Me and my mom was walking from 125th Street, and I was like, that's SWV. I was like 5 or 6 years old, and they let me take a picture. We ain't got it no more, though. My mom didn't keep pictures. But I got the memory.
Remember, right here and right here.
We had Coco on Aska one time. She told us that Michael Jackson gave them the Human Nature sample for free because he liked them.
Ooh, wow.
I was like, he did what? She was like, he was just like, I like y'all, man. Huh? Y'all can have it.
He seemed like he was a very generous man.
He did. Yo, somebody told me the other day, I don't know if this is true. Somebody told me that Justin Timberlake's Justified album, Pharrell wrote and produced to give to Michael Jackson, but he had the court stuff. And that Justin Timberlake should thank Michael Jackson for his entire career, his entire solo career.
Really?
You heard that, Kennelia?
Yeah, I heard that. But I heard that Michael, he had the court stuff, but he was like, nah, I don't really want it. So he kind of turned it down.
Really? Can you imagine Michael Jackson singing those songs? They would have hit way harder.
Senorita?
Man.
Have you guys ever seen that YouTube video with Michael Jackson hearing R. Kelly's Ignition for the first time? Ignition remix?
What happened?
That's a real thing?
Is it real? I need to pull it up. Hold on.
Remix. Who is this? He's great. Like it was. He didn't know who R. Kelly was. He was like, "Who is this?" And he just Ignition was playing, and Michael was like, "Yeah." This is not a sketch. This is a real thing.
I'm weak because I Believe I Can Fly. It was definitely out before. I'm like, hey.
But when you might not know about R. Kelly. You are Michael Jackson.
Right.
Janet Jackson didn't know what hot Cheetos were. She was like, "What's this poor snack you guys like?"
No, y'all know. No, Mike knew who R. Kelly was because that was R. Kelly wrote for everybody at that point. He was already R. Kelly. He was like full urinating by then, so they knew.
Wow.
Full blown grown man business.
Bladder full, okay.
Full
bladder by then.
So since we're on the topic with ladies and fellas, would you ever let somebody go and shower you?
It's Michael Jackson dancing to Ignition. And
let me watch it.
Over 10 years old in the car. He says, "Who is this?" And the guy says, "It's R. Kelly." He's like, "He's great."
I'm definitely gonna listen to that. Jonnae said, "Which one of y'all let somebody pee on y'all?"
Listen, I already got a leaky bladder, so I'm already peeing on myself. I don't need nobody to add to it.
I feel like Tahir, Kevin, you haven't taken a shower with somebody and then peed?
I have.
Peed in the shower. I might have got splattered. I might have been like pee hit the bottom and got on my foot, but it wasn't like a sexual thing. It was just like, "Girl, are you peeing?" She like, "Nah."
Wait for the golden shower. That seems a little bit absurd.
I've got Farron before, like while her back was turned to me and she was cleaning up front, and I was just like, and towed her calf up, and she didn't know because the water was still hitting, but she was like, she smelled it. She's like, "Are you peeing on me?" I was like, "Yeah, that was me."
The fact that she smelled it means you don't be drinking no water. Just be drinking all pop.
We had asparagus for dinner that night. That's all it was.
Oh, asparagus to make that piss right.
Yeah. And Golden Crisp, Super Honey Golden or Honey Smacks makes your pee smell weird.
Really? The cereal?
Yeah, I've said that a lot of times and nobody else goes with me, so I think it might just be me. Nobody else ever really goes with me on that. I think it's just
the cereal.
What'd you say, Jonnae?
I was just imagining the smell of the cereal, and I'm like, that I could see how that could.
Yeah, that cereal has a very distinct smell.
Wait. People are saying who pees in the shower, and everybody don't pee in the shower. Everybody ain't pee. I mean, not like regularly, but you ain't never been in the shower and was like, "Yo, I'm not getting out again."
I just feel like the moment the water hits your body, it's almost like involuntary. Like
yes.
We're trying to be so polite. Like this is like a human part of the body that we can't even control.
Your body the warm water tells your body just go and let that go, and the pee just you don't even feel like you have to pee until the shower be like go on pee. You be like, all right.
No,
you're not gonna get out and go all the way to the toilet. It's
and then get the floor all wet.
Y'all are men. Y'all can stand up and pee. As a woman, I have to sit there. I'm not about to get that toilet seat all wet after I done wet myself in the shower. No, I'm about to piss in that shower. It's gonna go down the drain.
And
this is all the same pipes.
That's the only time we get to pee standing up. The only time.
I feel like everybody does it except for Kennelia. I feel like Kennelia is silently judging us because she's the only.
Oh no, I'm watching the Michael Jackson video. Oh no. I'm here, but I'm watching the video.
No. There's no judgment. That's why.
Oh no, I be in the shower. Hey, I do what I gotta do, but I'm watching this video.
This is why she works for the news station. She could not wait. She said, "I got some shit to investigate."
When people say they don't pee in the shower, I just don't buy it. I don't think nobody's that good of a person that they get all the way out.
Yeah, right. I don't know either. And if they are, they should relax.
I pee in the backyard just to let animals know whose house it is. I be peeing, man.
What about pools?
I don't pee in my pool. I pee in the ocean. If I'm in the ocean, I pee. I be like, fish be peeing in here. Everybody be peeing here, but not in pools. There's too many people close to you in pools.
But I mean, that's the point. It's like chlorine in a pool, but it's no chlorine in the ocean.
Yeah, but the ocean already like super salty. I feel like you wouldn't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Me and Tahir was in the ocean in Hawaii. I peed. He was right there. He didn't even know.
I mean, fish be dutying in the ocean.
Yeah. By the way, Tahir was in the ocean and he can't swim and he was way out there. He was like, I was just going with the vibe. I was like, sir, if you get out of this floaty, you are dead. Okay. He was way out there. And I was like, he was like, man, hey, Kev, hey, man, you know I can't swim. I was like, hey, what are you doing out here then?
One of the first times I ever got drunk was in the Bahamas for my best friend's wedding. I was in my younger 20s. And they were out further in the ocean, and I can swim, but I didn't know, because I didn't know how to drink. I had drank way too much. Like, I didn't know I was about to be vomiting for the rest of the day. And when I got halfway to them and I was starting to sink, I, in my head, thought, this is how white people die. Like, I realized this is how drunk white folk be dying. They don't be knowing you can't be drinking and swimming in the ocean at the same time. It don't work. Luckily, the Lord had his hand on me and I didn't die. But I knew. I said, I now know this is how it happens. You just don't be knowing you can't be drinking that many Mai Tais and not die.
I be doing stuff like that all the time. When I was on the Truth Tour, we had the Vans Warped Tour. There was like the rock tour. We had went to like this gully, and we like were doing like they were doing like base jumping like in off the cliff into the water, and I was like, man, I can't let these white people see that I'm scared to do this shit. So I just did it. I just jumped in that water. It was like a 30-foot drop, and I can't swim. And I was just like, I don't care. Somebody gonna save me, and I'm here to talk about it.
Did somebody save you?
I came up, but yeah, somebody came over and like helped me get over to the.
But Tahir, you real buoyant, so you gonna come to the top. Buoyancy about your body. You wasn't going.
Yo, Tahir, I've seen you take a lot of roasts. Calling you a buoy is hilarious.
Say that.
No, that wasn't shade. That was just like.
No, yes, it was, my black queen. Yeah, don't try to say that. Don't do that. Just let it be what it's gonna be. Oh no, brother. That wasn't shade, brother. That was just I was clearly articulating how you're shaped.
You say you real buoyant out here.
He called me a kickball.
Kennelia, did he say it? Did he say who's this?
I don't know. I probably tuned out and was focusing on that video in my head. I'm sorry. I heard buoyant and I.
Right.
No, she's talking about in the video. Did you hear Michael say, "Who is this"?
Oh yeah, he said at the time, he was like, "Who's this?" And then he was jamming, and then they just show him in the back looking weird. Why did Michael do that to himself? Can we really talk about this?
I mean, I don't think we'll ever know why he did it to himself, but yeah, we can talk about it.
He literally had no nose. Like it was gone.
Can you want to hear something crazy, Kennelia? I loved Michael Jackson so much that I used to practice. I thought I was going to be married to him as much as I like that. I was too young for him. I thought I used to practice that his nose would fall off while we were sleeping together. And what would I do? Like my reaction.
They never. What was the reaction? What was it? Shock? Were you gonna be like, "Oh, my bad, babe"? Like,
no, I was gonna keep a straight face. It was gonna be cold, like the dead face. Like, it's okay. Let's put this back. When you know this happens. When you sleep rough, honey, you know this happens.
I'm so foolish.
Like, oh, my nose. Oh, my nose.
But they say Michael back, like they say behind closed doors, his voice is not high. Joseph did that to them. So if you know Michael, know Michael, then he gonna be like, yo, get my nose.
Like, yo, my nigga, my nose, man.
No. You never practiced how you would react if he was like, I want your nose.
No, that never came into my imagination.
No, he just staring at me like, only did Zaynab have practice. She had her. I'm gonna go with the straight face because I feel like he'll probably be embarrassed anyway. So I don't want to add to that. So I'm gonna just be like, and then you picked it up. It was small. So let me just.
Sleep with the adhesive on the side table. No, we got this. You don't even worry. I took vows, baby.
Oh, that's hilarious, man.
That's real love right there. That's real love.
Jackson,
That is real love. That is real love. Don't even think about it. I had a feeling it was going to happen eventually, and it's cool. I already love it.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm not that good of a wife. I've been like, nigga, that's why your nose fell off.
Got issues, going into it, he got issues. You just got to.
You cannot use that against him in an argument, Angel.
I was going to fake it, Angel. I was going to have something to patch up his skin when move the wig when it came across. I was going to make sure he was right whenever he needed to be right. We got you. Back on you, baby. We gonna get to the point.
You gotta love a black woman.
I was moving in with a first aid kit to make sure once you start falling apart, I already got you. Don't worry. I got some gauze.
It wasn't even like sexual. Like our marriage was never sexual. It was always just like, I need to be next to him and I need to help him. I should have fantasized about being his assistant, but for some reason I needed to be.
I got the gauze.
That is hilarious. Oh, imagine Zaynab on the swings, like, you know what? If his nose ever fell off, I would be right there for him. I wouldn't even let 3 minutes go by. I had that nose right. I would do this.
No, not 3 minutes. The nose is dead. You got to put it on immediately.
The nose is dead already, Zaynab. That's why I fell off.
Yeah, you got to put it on immediately.
Can you imagine being in the bed? You wake up in the middle of the night to get some water, and the nose is just on the pillow. Like, oh, he done fell asleep. His nose. Just put it.
Let me put this in the refrigerator. Let it keep it safe.
Cool down.
Jonnae asked the question about pee, but she never answered if she would let somebody pee on her. You let somebody pee on you?
No. But if it was an accident, I wouldn't freak out. I'll just be like, but I wouldn't voluntarily let it happen.
But what's an accident? Like you could wake up from sleep and the pee is on you, or
or like
that is assault.
Sometimes people be sleep peeing, you just never know what people are going through. That's what quarantine has taught me, to lower my expectations.
I'm ready to put somebody's nose back on and I won't allow it to be, right?
That's where I draw the line. Nose falling off, I prepared for that. I already got a plan of action. Pee, it's the great.
I would prefer pee over a nose falling off. I would prefer waking up with pee on me than a nose on me.
Gotcha.
So you mean they peed on themselves and it got on you?
The little got on me.
Okay. Not intentionally stood over you and let it rip.
If I was asleep, I wouldn't be tripping like that. But if I was like wide awake.
How well are you sleeping that pee is not bothering you?
Jonnae, if you woke up and the pee is on top of your head, that
on my head, I thought you meant like my lower body.
No,
my lower body.
My head, that's a different story. Upper body, hell no. I thought we was talking about.
Oh, so you care. If he pee on your knees, you ain't tripping. You pee on your shoulders, hey man, this is my shoulder. You can't pee on this.
It's here.
What are you doing up there? You maniac?
I mean, I would be so mad if the person I was sleeping with decided to pee on me in the bed on purpose. Now we got to throw the mattress out.
I said if it was an accident, it was okay. On purpose. No.
Then we asked about if it was on purpose, and you really thought about it.
Right. He invented it.
Yeah.
The direction, the trajectory.
I'm surprising myself with some of the stuff I said I would never do. So like I've learned to just be like, I don't know.
That's real. That's real.
So many things.
Hey, that is real.
Never.
Hey, Jonnae, that's real. People be on the internet lying. What you accept in real life and what you say you accept on the internet is two different things.
Two different things.
Listen, I've peed on Farron outside of the shower on accident because I use the bathroom in my dreams, which I don't encourage anybody to do.
Oh, I've done that.
You can't control it to here. Them peas in your dreams be feeling great.
But you don't always have that dream, and you think that you know better. In your dream, because I should have known better. I flew to the bathroom. That should have been an indicator that this isn't real life, that I flew in here. And then I was peeing for what felt like 10 minutes. And then at like minute 10, I was like, I am peeing forever. And that's when I woke up and I was like, fuck, it happened again. The most embarrassing part is waking her up, like, hey, let me flip this mattress over one more time.
But you
one more time.
When I see mattresses where people have thrown them out, it got like 7 or 8 different pee stains. I'm like, how many times did they pee?
It ain't something that you hope to do, but like, it hasn't happened. I'm gonna tell you, and I see people saying he was drunk. I wasn't drunk. When I'm drunk, I was completely sober when I went to sleep. It was just a good ass restaurant, and I had like a couple glasses of wine. And I flew to the bathroom.
The last time I peed on myself in the dream, I was pumping gas, and I woke up and I had pissed all across myself. And we lived in this house, and we've only lived here for 4 years. So that tells you
how peed on yourself in the last 4 years.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mark is like
4 weeks. Talk about Angel.
Listen.
Here's the worst part about peeing on yourself as an adult. You can't, like, when you was a kid, your parents would clean up. You go sleep on the couch. You go change the bottoms, go sleep on the couch. As the adult, now we got to get this Lysol and this towel, and we got to hit this spot with this 409. We gotta do that, and then we gotta put the towel down to let it air dry, and just get the spare comforter, lay it on top of it. We're gonna remember to wash that in the morning. It's just a whole thing when you're the adult. When you pee on yourself.
You don't have a mattress cover. We have a mattress cover because we have children, so the kids are pissing too. So
now we got a mattress cover now. We have it now. We learned that the second time. We gotta
here. Aww.
Yeah. So between
here,
me and my
kids, you can sleep with.
It doesn't happen. It's only happened twice in my adult life.
You don't have to be a man about it. There's a lot of people who struggle with incontinence. If you have to wear, they're big boy panties. I mean, drawers. That's fine.
Yes. They do. I'm about to get a brand deal with one. I'll get you some.
I'm actually surprised I haven't peed on myself at night because I pee so much in the middle of the night. I have to wake up and pee like 2 or 3 times a night, almost every night.
Oh, that would ruin my sleep.
Are you pregnant?
Like 2 times a night to urine, but I drink a lot of water. So
I drink a lot of water. Before that, a lot of juice. I be peeing at night.
Man, listen,
it is the worst.
You getting up that much, you gotta get your own bed. We can't be sleeping in the same bed. You're gonna be moving that much. That's
Melissa
too much.
Sleeps really hard though. She don't even know that I'm getting up and going to the bathroom.
That's too much movement, man. You got.
And we got that purple mattress. The purple mattress, when you move around, it don't move. The other side doesn't move that much.
All right, you're not getting a brand deal on this one, okay? You can save your ass.
Low key though, it really is a good mattress. Like I say it for the podcast, but it really is a good mattress. Like
we were thinking about getting one, but I was like, I don't know nobody that really got one yet.
For real, to hear it is a great mattress.
What really is it like? A Tempur-Pedic or like memory foam? What is it?
It's like, see, I'm about to go into the ad. It's not like memory foam. It's a new a NASA rocket scientist. It's like a mesh thing. It's like they're like hexagons and they're layered like separately. So the bed doesn't, like when you lay down, it doesn't sink. It like redistributes your weight. So it's super comfortable. But there's not a lot of movement.
It'll just get on the box spring. It'll go right through.
We don't even have box springs. That's how strong the mattress is. It's just the bed is just the mattress. And it has that little pillow top, kind of like a muffin top thing. I don't know what that's called. You know what I'm talking about? That little like puffy piece.
Yeah.
There's no box spring. It's just the frame of the bed and the purple mattress.
Now, is it small enough to fit in a mattress cover though? Because I can't get a mattress without a mattress cover.
Do they have king size mattress covers?
Yeah, they have mattress.
Yeah, it should fit. It's a regular size. It's just a king size mattress. It's not anything special.
Yeah, that sounds nice. But I don't want to ruin something like that.
Nah, you get the mattress cover, you'll be all right, Angel.
Listen, it's not just me. Amar be up in there pissing too. Sometimes he be pissing through his diaper.
No, he's a baby though.
Nah, but sometimes his piss be smelling real strong and be pissing me off. Be real. I be like, nigga, you drank beers? Like, what happened? Why your piss smell like this?
Does he sleep with y'all, Angel?
Which yes. Yes.
That is, oh my God. Let me tell you what. That's what, when people ask me, do I want another kid? Those are the things that nobody thinks about. A baby in the bed with you. You know how many times I used to roll over and almost suffocate my child? You can't sleep good when the baby's in there.
Oh,
I done roll over on a baby arm and stuff.
Jonnae, why are you making that face? What happened?
Because I know I would be that. I'll be irresponsible. I already know it. I already know. I'm accident prone, clumsy.
I thought she had already did it because she was like, well, you said I would roll over on the baby and accidentally kill him. Jonnae was like,
I don't have no babies over here.
Yeah, not now.
Man, my kids used to fall out the bed. You ain't never felt like a terrible parent till your kid fall out the bed. Luckily, we had carpet, but it was some tough days. In the early parts of their life, luckily, they don't remember.
Kids are resilient.
They are super resilient. It was touch and go there for a second.
If you hear that flesh slap the hardwood floor, you like, damn. Now I got to wake up to make sure you alive. You hear that? Wow. You like, knew I should have put you in the middle. It is. It's growing pains. It's growing pains. You'll be all right.
Should have put you in the middle.
And all my kids light skinned, so they bruise easily. I'll be like, everybody gonna be asking me what happened to you.
Kevin, you made somebody in the comments made a good point. You were clowning me and Angel, but you don't want me to bring up the backpack joke, do you?
I just saw it in the comments, and I was hoping nobody was looking in the comments.
Yeah.
It's in the backpack.
Wait, what happened? What happened, guys?
It's in the backpack.
Oh, he took the dookie. You took a whole dookie in the backpack. You shit it in a backpack.
No, Tahir, I ain't never doing Zoom with the homies again. This is not a welcome place. When I was in college, about to marry Melissa, I ate some hot Rocky Road ice cream that she told me not to eat. We got in the bus. It was bumper to bumper traffic for an hour. I was able to hold my bowel movement for 53 minutes of the hour. By the time we got to about 3 red lights left, my body started to think that we were close enough to the bathroom. And by the second to last red light, I was holding my backpack and I was like, I'm about to doodle on myself. I'm gonna doodle in this backpack. But the backpack was like $40. And I was like, if I doodle in this backpack, I don't have another $40. So I just can't go the rest of the year without this backpack. I was wearing some windbreakers pants and some black windbreakers and some gray drawers. And I was holding it, and then my muscles literally just gave up. They revolted. I never stopped not holding it. They just stopped responding to the action. And I literally was sitting there. I was like 20 or 21. And I sat there and it just happened. And Melissa was like, because she had told me to go to the bathroom while we were in Seattle. We were going to Tacoma. She's like, go to the bathroom. You're not going to be able to hold it. And I was like, I can hold it. She was like, it's going to be traffic. And I'm like, I'm good. And there was traffic. And
so she had to ride? Oh, go ahead.
She fell asleep. She was like, okay. She went to sleep on the bus ride. And when she woke up, I was like, you know how you be like, I was like this for like 20 minutes. And I was just sitting there and I was just like, oh, like, I don't want to get too graphic, but my butt was closed. And then my butt was like, man, we getting off. I'm off. I'm getting off work. I said, I'm going to be here till 5. It's 5:03. I got to pick my kids up. I'm going to go ahead and punch out. And my butt just opened. And I was literally sitting here like, oh my God, 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 oh my God. It woke Melissa up, and she took the opportunity to gloat. I want everyone to know in that moment where she could have put my nose back on. She took the opportunity to be like, I thought you could hold it. You said that you could hold it. You said that. You said that. So I had to go into the bus.
Oh,
that was public
transportation.
I was on a public bus, full commuter bus. I had to like go to the bathroom, and when I stood up, it kind of fell to the bottom of my windbreaker. The windbreaker, you know, they're closed at the bottom, you know. So the taper kind of kept it at the top of my sock.
That's good.
Yeah, I went to the bathroom in there. I threw my drawers away. I threw my socks away. Then I put my shoes back on. I had to drive to my apartment with no drawers on, take a shower, and then take Melissa home. And she still married me after that. We weren't even married yet.
That's a good woman.
That
is a good woman.
Okay. My favorite part of the story, he said, my butt just opened up.
Parted ways.
Listen, it was like, bro, I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I gotta pick my kids up. If I don't leave now, I won't get there.
Oh,
it was the worst, man.
That is
the worst. And all I had to do was listen to her. She told me along the way, like 3 different times. She told me, don't eat the ice cream. She told me, go to the bathroom at the dorm. She told me to go to the bathroom at the subway. And along the way, I thought I knew better than her. And that's when I started listening to her more earlier.
That's the problem with America. They don't listen to Black women. All the times we tell them to go to the bathroom and get rid of their shit. Okay? So instead, they have that America don't listen to Black women. We be saying go doo-doo, get rid of your shit. And then so instead, y'all got to throw away your drawers and your socks. Where if you just would have went
the subway bathroom, the key was on a long spoon. And when you know when it's on a long spoon, the bathroom ain't clean. And I was like, nope, I can't do it.
Your booty wasn't clean.
I thought I could hold it. It was the traffic. Because usually that ride's only like 35 minutes. But there was an accident. And it made it an hour, and I just...
It was an accident, all right.
Did you like wash up with the bathroom soap?
Nah, because it was powdered. I just took the L.
Listen, at 21, you shouldn't be getting new nicknames like Doodoo Kev. Like at 21, you should have all the nicknames surrounding Doodoo that you don't have. You got Doodoo Kev at 21 years old.
Low key, the only good thing about that became my first closer when I was first starting in comedy. That joke was undefeated because it was just, I just told the whole story and acted it out. That's the only good thing that came out of that.
That's disgusting.
Listen, this is 8:51. We're about 10 minutes from the end of the show. We start with the closings and the thank yous. And if you got anything coming up, you go ahead and let them know. If anybody donated to your Cash App, you can let them know now as well. And let's go, Jonnae, Kennelia, Zainab, Angel, Kev.
All right. Well, what do I have coming up tomorrow? Well, we all have the Keep Your Distance comedy show. Hopefully you got your tickets. I think that's probably the last live show for the year for me. Stay tuned for some upcoming series that I've been working on during this time. Car Therapy and the Rehab. Sounds like my life is, I know, therapy and rehab. That's a lot going on, but yeah, look out for those. And I would like to thank the following: Yasubik Santos, thank you so much. Demario, LeBaron, thank you. Amanda Brown Smith, thank you. Kristen, thank you. Ayana and Irie, thank you. Felicia Craighead, thank you. Shanika, thank you. Jessica Wright, thank you all. Appreciate the love tonight. And thank you, Tahir, for having us.
Jonnae is so wonderful.
Yeah,
she's read bedtime stories.
Thank you. I'm gonna work on it.
That was very soothing.
It was.
It was very soothing. Is it my turn? It's me?
Yeah, let's go, Kennelia.
Of course, like Jonnae said, we will be performing tomorrow, so that's going to be fantastic. I'll also have some outside shows because y'all know we perform it on like park benches and in fields now. So, and they've all been fantastic. I'm all for the outdoor comedy. So I have 2 shows, Saturday and Sunday in the Magic Castle parking lot. Hit my Instagram if you want to purchase tickets. It's a drive-in show. My Instagram is at Kennelia, like Kenny and Ophelia. I have a show on Sunday in a park, I think Pan Pacific Park, and one on Zoom as well. So y'all can find me outside, literally and figuratively.
All right, there it is. Then. What you got, Zaynab?
Well, first, thank you for having me on Zooming with the homies. This was wonderful. I had a good time with everybody tonight. Of course, like Jonnae and Kennelia said, I hope that everybody that is watching tunes into Keep Your Distance Comedy, because you're going to see all of our lovely faces again telling possibly polished jokes. Thank you, everyone who sent me a Cash App. I really appreciate you guys. I'm going to get me a nice dinner on Zooming with the homies. I am actually headlining the Columbus Zoo November 6th and 7th. So if you're in Columbus, Ohio, I think there's still tickets available, though they're like a special series, but I'll be there. So November 6th and 7th if you're in Columbus, Ohio.
That's real, Zaynab?
Huh?
You really headlining the zoo?
At a zoo, yeah, at the Columbus Zoo, an aquarium. They do a special comedy series there at night. The shows are at night, 8:00 p.m.
That is super dope. You win for best show at an interesting place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anna was gonna be like, man, she is killer.
I hope so. I hope so. I do a podcast every week. It's called Honesty with a Z, HONESTEA with a Z, everywhere where you listen to podcasts. Also Wednesdays, 1 p.m. Pacific time, I do a live show on Facebook and YouTube called Just Friends. It's a relationship podcast. And on all social media platforms, you can find me at Zainab Johnson, ZAINAB Johnson. And once again, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific time, right?
Yes.
Keep Your Distance Comedy Show. You will see all of us as well as Shantae Waynes, Alicia Cooper. Did I leave anybody out? And Tony Baker, who is not here.
Is Tanya Baker gonna be there?
Tanya Baker is not booked. I ain't seen her set. I only know Tony. I ain't seen Tanya yet. She's too new.
Yeah. What you got, Angel?
Tahir, as always, cousin, even though we are not related. Thank you for having me. I'm gonna give a quick shout out to these lovely people who blessed me tonight. Clyde, Lorinda, Darrell, Simone, Diana, Jaquetta, Raquel, Joy, Amanda, Demario, LeBaron, Ayana, Brittany, Kiera, Grace, Shamika, Jessica. Thank you guys so much. As all the ladies said, we gonna be popping tomorrow at 7 p.m. Keep Your Distance Comedy Show. You can still get your tickets at KevonStage.com. I'm gonna be hitting you up, Jonnae, to go over the set because I don't feel ready. Also,
I love the overexcited because you're nervous, like, I don't feel confident. Yeah.
Yeah, I do not. This literally might be the last time I do stand-up.
No,
Ever?
Yeah, ever.
Girl, we should have promoted with that. You got to lead with that.
Why?
Angel's retirement show?
I literally just had a revelation today. I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't do this ever again, and I'd be okay. I don't know. It's been 11 years of stand-up. I might be done. So yeah, make sure you come.
I mean, we all have quit and then came back. We'd be like, fuck this. And then we'd be like,
man,
all right.
You ain't lying, Kennelia. When I bombed and I broke a chair, I was like, you know what? I don't mind working at Boeing. This is a great place.
I don't think I'm gonna bomb, but I feel like I might as well end while it's good and just be like, yeah, we did it. As always, I did the podcast with Kevin. Here's the thing. I'm on Tahir's latest episode of Wording is Hard. I have a podcast with my husband. Is this going to cause an argument? I'm on the interwebs at That Chick Angel. And yeah, that sounds about good. That's it.
Thank y'all.
Hey, Kevon Stage, what you got for him, little mama?
Why couldn't you just treat me with respect? I want to thank Tahir for creating an amazing show, creating an amazing platform for comedians. Super dope thing to come out of the pandemic, and you really be doing it for 8 hours a week on top of everything else you do. So kudos to you, man. It is really amazing thing. I think in our later years, we'll look back on this with fondness. Come to Keep Your Distance Comedy, man. Learn some new comedians. Everybody here, they're just being funny off the cuff. When you see them do their stuff, they be funny because they practice it. And then when they come to your city, go see their shows, follow their podcasts, follow their social media. These are the best and brightest of comedy. So get your tickets, use any of the ladies' code on their social. Don't use mine, use one of theirs or use Tahir's. Show support to your people, tell somebody, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And Tahir, I also want to say, man, I really, really appreciate you for being so buoyant. Remember when Zainab said that?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I was just about to tell Tahir, have a good night. Thank you so much for it. Don't do that.
Tahir, before I get out of here, the Popcorn World person, if they still watching, I want you to reach out to me. I want some of your popcorn.
Yeah, Kev, remember what you do it on yourself? I want to thank everybody for watching right now. I feel like we had like 100 people in here. We got 1,300 likes. If we can get a couple more likes before y'all get up out of here, that would be amazing. I want to thank real quick. Let me pull it up. I want to thank Victoria Lewis, LeBaron, Amanda, Janine, Shamika, Anthony, Jessica, J-Mo. Appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much. And if you haven't already, as if everyone already said, please buy your ticket right now for the Keep Your Distance Comedy Show. You use my code MOBSTER, MOBSTER, all caps, and that'll get $3 off your ticket. I would greatly appreciate it. Everybody's contact info and all of their information is in the description of this video right now. So if you missed it when they said it, you can just tap the description at any point and see everything that they got going on. Get your tickets for the Keep Your Distance Comedy Show at KevonStage.com right now. Shout out to the REWATCH gang. Shout out to the Moore Mob. Shout out to the Moore Mods who've been putting everything in the chat. And they also send me the description with everyone's contact info and all the stuff that you can find on them. Shout out to them for that. I want to give a shout out to Latoya Davis. She gave a super chat. She said, ladies, best of luck tomorrow. I purchased my VIP ticket, but due to my deployment being pushed, I may not be able to watch. So thank you so much for your support, Latoya Davis. And I want to encourage you guys, man, to tell a friend about the show. I just reached out with I linked up with somebody that LeBaron hooked me up with. He's going to start producing clips after the show. So we're going to have clips going every day so you get to see what you
nice.
And I'm only able, I didn't ask him to do that. He did like a couple just on his own, just did it. And I was like, I know this takes time because of how he does it. So I'm able to pay him from your donations because I don't want anybody just doing something like without any type of payment, man. People deserve to get paid for that time. Every time you guys donate, this is going to the editor for that or the editor to Damn Internet Too Scary. Like, we trying to help each other get through this. So your donations do not go in vain. They're not just like supporting shoe habits, anything like that. And also shout out to all the guests that come on here and make waves like Kevon Stage and Zainab and Angel and Kennelia and Jonnae. Leslie Jones, you guys remember her obviously from multiple things, but Leslie has really shown a lot of love. And I'm happy to announce, because the paperwork is done, that I am the announcer of Leslie's new show, Supermarket Sweep. That all came for her. She literally reached out to me, was like, nigga, do this real quick and let me see how you sound. And I was like, okay. And I did 3 variations. Like 2 days later, she was like, they're gonna be hitting you up. And then they did. And then they hit my agent up. My agent hit me up today, like, nigga, you been working? I was like, yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do a little something.
So shout out to
congratulations, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. But it's just paying it forward, man. Being able to help other people, and when these blessings come, being able to share it. So you guys are my tribe. I appreciate all the support that you guys have shown me, and all the support that you guys continue to show me, and all my guests. Take this, man. This is free love. This is free game. You're learning about comedians that you might have missed or they might not have been on your radar. Put them on your radar now. Follow everybody on the show. Support everybody on the show. And pull up tomorrow. Get your ticket right now at KevonStage.com. Use any one of the promo codes. And we'll see you tomorrow.